The fight between Maki and Sakuna has continued as Maki is giving all that she could to actually defeat and destroy Sakuna, where she was able to inflict damage to Sakuna, where Sakuna is actually impressed and actually is filled up with the battle that's happening. As he's actually is excited to fight against Maki because Maki was beating up Sakuna in a good portion of the chapter as she's actually slamming Sakuna to the ground, tossing him around, slicing him, stabbing him, including what happened at the end of the last chapter. So in the beginning of the chapter, we get a brief discussion on what was happening before we saw Maki was able to stab Sakuna in the back. And it was kind of illustrated that Chozo was supposed to be inside of the domain, but they decided not to, and they just allowed Yuta and Yuji to go on ahead and fight. And so, of course, after that, Yuta was supposed to give a signal for Maki to go up and actually stab Sakuna. So Maki was supposed to be the person who do the sneak attack, the sniper. So Yuta, what he did after being hit by the slashes of Sakuna, he actually stopped his domain expansion. And that was the signal that Maki can go up there and stab Sakuna. Now, the real question that everyone wanted to know is that is Yuta is dead or alive? Yuta is alive. Yuta properly stopped his domain expansion and Rika's still intact. And Rika was crying while she's carrying to safety as Yui actually shows up and teleport the injured Yuta and Rika. As this is what Yui is actually doing. He's actually teleporting the people who cannot fight anymore into a location where they can get healed, and that's just the game plan. And soon we're probably going to see Sakuna probably going to try to stop that, but in the meantime he's focusing on Maki. And while we get an introduction on how Maki's handling this fight, we see the effects on Maki's blade, because with Maki's blade, Sakuna cannot normally heal his wounds with reverse curse technique. To heal the soul, one must be able to see the outline of their soul. So Sakuna, he can easily interpretate his soul thanks to being in Yuji's body. He cannot be able to heal his soul easily since reverse curse technique to heal the soul is different from the usual. So Sakuna, what he's doing is that he's having a whole bunch of curse energy pump into his heart so that way he can continue on fighting, because he can't use reverse curse technique because Sakuna, he is built different. So Yuji is somewhere trying to use reverse curse technique to go back into the battle, but it looks like he hasn't properly healed himself. So Chozo's there showing Yuji the ropes on how to use reverse curse technique and actually properly heal the area that needs to be healed so he can jump into the fight. So then we switch into the whole scene where we finally see Uraume and Hakari and how that battle's going. And it looks pretty intense because they both have some damage to their bodies. As Hakari is just boasting, stating that your boy Sakuna, he's most likely getting his butt kicked, because in the past couple of chapters we be seeing him getting hit hard, and especially too that his curse energy waves is becoming like lower and lower. Where Uraume stated that, look, you got this all wrong. Like, you guys should be ashamed of yourself because you guys haven't even reached the measurement of Gojo, which is telling you something, because everyone is giving their all to fight against Sakuna, and they're not even reached to the level of Gojo. And she stated that Sakuna is not even trying. He's not even giving his all. So all of these chapters that we have saw, Sakuna has not been trying, which is 100% crazy, which is kind of believable, because when Gojo died, he stated that Sakuna didn't go all out, and we thought that when he transformed to his real form, that's when Sakuna's going all out. But then at the same time, Sakuna was being weakened, and all we kept seeing was his demantles and his cuts. And before we even saw like everyone jumped in after, Gojo died, Kusasabe stated that, hey, Sakuna has this fire ability, this fire curse technique. I want to know why he hasn't even used it or summoned yet. And so we're going to actually see Sakuna activate his technique, the black box, and we're probably going to see his actual real curse technique, and we're probably going to see him going all out, because Maki, she can sense this mental and kind of see which direction it's going towards. And Sakuna is now, he has to like just go all out now, because everyone is just keep coming. So I think he just wants this to end. So this is just going to be really, really crazy. But that's just pretty much what happens in this latest chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen, because next week we're going to see maybe a full power Sakuna, because at the end of the chapter we just see Sakuna turning all black, and then we just see the only like light silhouettes coming from his eyes, and that just tells you that danger is coming. So yeah, but either way, if you guys do like the video, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you guys have any questions, theories, thought process, let it know down in the comment section. And if you guys do like the video, hit the like and subscribe button again. And remember, always be decent. It's the Monotone Man, and hope you guys have a wonderful day and be safe out here. Peace.